Hey everybody, this is Einraiser once again, picking up where I left off on my last video. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. If you're interested, it has more of an explanation of my setup and what I was thinking. If you have any questions about that, I'll just go ahead and check that video out. It's just a couple of minutes long at the beginning to watch that. The rest of it is kind of bleh. Um, Real quick rundown of what I chose. I chose a buffer. If you don't have this girl, um, Kyrie, you definitely want to have some kind of buffer at the beginning. This is my heavy hitter right here. This guy, this guy, he does have that benefit of having very little cost. So for a 6-star blade, and I think I'm going to make him 7-star coming up soon because, yeah, I never thought about that before. And then this guy right here, honestly, I could give or take. He's just there as a little extra damage, but when I say a little extra damage, I mean literally a little extra damage. And if I get to anything that shows it, you'll see the difference between him and the next one. It's almost pointless to have him. So yeah, these fights so far have not been anything too intense. It's all been one-shots except for the first boss. Took me till my the Woody medal, and I mean that was just a one-hit deal for him. It wasn't even close. But at the very least, that tells me that there is gonna be some HP differentiation by the time we get to the end of this. Rank 10, this guy, let me see here, he's got like what? That one, 26, he'll probably be done pretty quick. Maybe even first shot, yeah. Yeah, the Cannon Camel had like 52 life bars on the first round. That had me a little nervous. I was getting a little spooked. So now I'm feeling a little better about these. The cost is a brutal cost. You can only have 2 6 or 7-star medals in your Keyblade, except for that one that I'm aware of. And if there is another one, if you know of another medal like the Sora and Roxas medal that has only a cost of 36 to start and it's 6-star or higher, please comment below. I'd love to see. I might actually have it. As far as I know, I don't know of a way to filter. Oh, good. A raid that I don't need. Thanks. All right. So let's take a look back here. We're going to keep going. Round 4. Once again, the nice thing about what I've noticed, nice thing about these fights is that they're pretty straightforward so far. There haven't been any like crazy counter things or like no magic barrier wizards, whatever they're called. I hate those guys. Those guys are honestly of all the different enemies in this game, that's probably in my top 3, if not my top 1. Like they are just unnecessarily difficult because especially when you get into the Coliseum, they just get so mean. So yeah. Oh, I went the wrong way. I guess I could pick up that treasure chest. Although, I don't know about you, I found treasure chests are basically a waste of my time at this point. More than anything, they're fodder for selling stuff. But I have so much money that I don't ever foresee myself running out. Okay, this isn't like something like Dokkan or something like that, where everything I do takes up 9/10 of my income. Um, this game, yeah. So yeah, as you saw, he did like 12,000. Doesn't even do as much damage as my buffer does. Even if he hits like 10 times or whatever it is he hits, I don't even remember the exact number, but he doesn't even do anywhere near as much as buffer amount does. But like I said, it's added damage. It's just an insurance, because I've been in situations where something survived by like 1 life bar, and I'm hoping maybe he can just be that difference. I would have chosen a different metal, like an upright one, because I've got Kyrie there, but I didn't really have anything that was going to give me as much. Although, let's for S and Gs just try this out. If you don't know what S and Gs is, that's okay. You don't need to. Let's just see what happens with that. I don't foresee this really being any better because the multiplier is considerably less, but she does get all the benefits of Kyrie, so we'll see. Now this guy is the Fortress Crab. He does tend to have considerable defense and considerable HP. Having said that, the nice thing about this Kyrie is that she reduces all of that. So yeah, he's got 208 life bars. All right, so yeah, this is gonna be a little bit different, but I'm not worried because all right, let's see what this does. Yeah, it does a little more damage, so I guess I'll stick with that. But this is where really, I mean, there's no comparison. Like ultimately, if he's not killing it, chances are I'm not gonna get it with the Kyrie. But you know, like I said, I'm just trying to do this for like the sake of throwing something on there just in case. The other thing that it does is if it comes down to it, I don't have second chance equipped on anything right now. I made my Kyrie a PvP type medal, so I put defense boost 3 max on her so that I don't have to worry about having another slot used up for that, because obviously second chance is useless in PvP. So I could potentially take this, and that defense boost 2 is just random, whatever. I could put anything I want on there, including second chance. And I have several second chance medals. I've collected over the time and haven't really needed to use because the situations that called for them I already had set up in the past for. That's what my old Kyrie and Xion were for. But so pretty much any time I ever needed second chance, it was covered. And rarely did I ever find myself in PvE using any kind of defense buffs. So I never needed to worry about that. So having a buffer that had second chance just made so much sense. Some people claim use it for the copy medals if you're going to use to copy the buffers, but in the end, like I didn't really see much point to that because I felt like they could do damage. Like I'd rather them do a little more damage because you know that's what they're designed for. Anyways, yeah, as you can see so far, I haven't had too much trouble. I don't even know what round I'm in. I got lost in thought there. Round 6, okay. So far, nothing too intense. That guy did take a couple hits. They're starting to survive the first medal, which is fine. If they survive my Woody, yeah, I heard that. If they can survive that Woody medal, then things can get a little more challenging. But anyways, now I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to pick up another video. I don't want this to be too long. So hopefully this has been informative, entertaining, or at least not so annoying that you hate me forever. But if you do, well, kudos. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and I will pick back up with levels 7, 8, 9, and 10.